I understand coming back around to actually getting back to my roots of my favorite company and checking out a Busby product. This time I wanted to take a look at the latest version of the Busby Sidewinder. Now, this is a unique blaster among the competition that's out there currently, in that it's not a flywheeler, it's not spring powered. It uses compressed air that you yourself pressurize, and of course we call it a hamp. That is a manually pumped pressure system where as you pull the foregrip back, if you pull it back quick enough, it actually will build up enough pressure to then fire the dart. You can do it slow and it won't. It just rotates the drum. But the Busby Sidewinder is one of the few that do this and do it well. There's others that do. I mean, Nerf's put out a number of hamps that highly underperform, but the Busby Sidewinder is one of two of their hamps, the other one being the Barbarian. But the Sidewinder is kind of an old favorite. It's been around for years. It's underwent multiple variations. Few variations ago, they fixed the dart clearance issue where the old Barbarian, or the old Sidewinder, had been designed for shorter darts that Busby had at the time, and now they, again, a couple of versions ago, they increased the shell's clearance to where it could feed every brand of darts. And this one continues on with that. I tested it with everything from Busby's included long distance darts to Precise Pros, Nerf Elites, Nerf AccuStrikes, waffle tips from at least 4 different kinds of companies, including Adventure Force waffles and Worker full-length darts, everything that you can think of under the sun when it comes to full-length darts. And it does feed them all. So basically this one, since it carries on that dart clearance, I guess dart clearance fix, since it carries that on, you're looking at a updated color scheme, which is pretty sharp. You see it's got the that very deep dark blue that almost verges on purple with a green flame on the front. Nice bright orange muzzle. Seems to be a thing that some companies can't get their minds wrapped around, that you need an orange muzzle on a blaster. But it has this bright neon orange and green color scheme that, of course, orange tip, orange jam door, orange trigger, and then the green on the inserts around the grips and the drum. Kind of a nice comparison of deep rich color to bright and cheerful. I like that. There is even a touch of yellow here and there on the shell with this little design and the locking points for the drum mount, which you do both attach and remove by depressing these on both sides. The mounts pull off, and then you can swap your drum, or as it comes out of the package, you have to install it that way. Not the quickest system, but very sturdy and reliable. Not going to have a drum fall out. But the drum itself holds 30 darts, and they include 30 of the long distance darts. And I purchased this package locally at my own Dollar General here for $20. So blaster, drum, darts, $20. Quite a bit less expensive than some of the drum-fed blasters I've been reviewing lately. It's kind of like, again, back to what I like about Busby. Economical and kind of fun and cheerful. It's kind of the vibe you get with Busby all around, including the people that work there. Part of the reason I love the company is not just the products, but the people too. But using this might have a trigger. This trigger doesn't work. The trigger itself is just for looks. It's a faux trigger, so I guess for this video I won't have to worry about trigger discipline. Can't fire it. To fire it, you must pull back firmly on the foregrip. And you can go one at a time, or of course, we've just got to spam shots. That's what this is made for. Fun as can be. I've loved the Sidewinder for years. This is not new. I love the Sidewinder. It's just looks new. But I love the Sidewinder, and this hasn't changed. I threw it up on my chronograph, and this version here with all of the darts, like I aforementioned, Nerf Elites, waffle tips, the included long distance stars, precise pros, worker full lengths, I got an average of 82.7 feet per second, which is a nice, solid performance for a $20 blaster in stock form. Not really much you can modify with it, maybe improving some seals here or there, but it's a hamp. It's meant to spam shots. It doesn't have to be ultra high performance, but the fact that it does put out over 80 feet per second in stock form is nice. You're looking at 82.7 feet per second. Now, as you can probably tell by the shirt I'm wearing, I recorded this back-to-back with the BB Blaster's Fireball. That was a $70 blaster that shot at 67.2 feet per second, whereas this one's firing at 82.7. You're talking about 15 feet per second difference with the $20 blaster outperforming the $70 blaster. That's what I love about Busby, because the Fireball basically was kind of masquerading as a slam fire, kind of partially slam fire blaster, and with the drum. Well, this makes no preconceived notions at all. It's a slam fire, spam shot, go crazy and have fun blaster. And it does it better than that Fireball. And it does it at under a third of the price. So, especially with that still stuck in my mind, because I've been testing these both, at the same time, the Busby Sidewinder outperforms it wildly. Now, single shot performance can be very high as far as velocities. You will struggle with accuracy, and that is the downfall of this design. You're not going to have that nice, I can, prime it and then fire really accurate. You're not going to be able to aim down sights, and prime it and wait for somebody and then go, pow. You can't see me, but I am pulling the trigger. Trying to. But that is the one thing it does not do. You can single fire it, but that movement while aiming puts your shots off. So at a distance, further than immediately close range, you're going to struggle with a single shot to hit your target. That is the downfall of the design. Inherent among all slam fire blasters, and pronounced a little bit more so by the hamp. But at close range, outside of a modified flywheeler, there's very little that can compete with the amount of shots you can put out in a short time frame downrange. And the benefit to this is it's ready to go. There's no modding required. It is a awesome HVZ blaster. One of the best backups. When you're faced with a wave, this is what I run. There's no attachments, there's no nothing, it's no frills. It does have a carry handle, and I ran a single sling through this many times, and when you're getting charged by a few in an HVZ, you can easily just spam shots. And a lot of times, you don't have to aim at close range. You're going down and you're hip firing. And that's where this shines. And it does very, very great at that specific type of play. When you're needing quick shots in rapid succession at closer range where the aiming doesn't have to be precise, there's very little that can compete with the Busby Sidewinder, especially at $20. A modified flywheeler, yes, it can pull off the same exact thing and do it better. But you're talking about, this costs about the same price as your battery or charger. Well, not the charger. You better be paying more for your charger than that. Otherwise, lipofire risk. But this is just ready to go. $20 straight out of the box. And you can take it and go have fun in an HVZ right now for $20. That's something I love about the Sidewinder and why it's a staple in my arsenal. And I think everybody should have one of these. Will it be your best sniper? No. It does what it does. But it's a great blaster as an option. And I think everybody should have that option. I really do. I've got like 7 of these things. I love the Sidewinder. And the new version hasn't changed anything about it. It's just improved a little bit of the looks, and it is compatible with all darts. So this thing is it's always been a home run for me, especially after they fixed the dart clearance and compatibility issue. It's one of the best slam fire blasters that you can buy from the big four companies, that being Busby, Dart Zone, X-Shot, and Nerf. This is one of the best options. And it's one of the least expensive as well. Makes it easy to add to your collection. So, hope you've enjoyed this. I can't hide it. I love the Busby Sidewinder. It's a great slam fire blaster. And I bought it for $20 at my local Dollar General. So, I'll put a link either to Busby's page, because they show you where you can find it. But I might just do that. But check out the Busby Sidewinder. Awesome slam fire blaster. You can't really go wrong with it. But hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching.